Hi everyone, my name is Lark. Welcome to my YouTube series, The Lark Logs. I am making this YouTube series to document my financial journey. Currently, I am broke, but I hope one day to be wealthy. And I'm going to run the series for a whole 2 years. And today, this is episode 1, and I'm recording this at the end of the first week of July 2025. And the reason why I'm starting it this week is because it's kind of a turning point in my life. Just this week, I both submitted my PhD thesis after 5 very long years, and I started a new job. And my financial situation is about to change a lot. I was originally receiving a stipend for my PhD, so that's like a monthly salary, which probably it's about minimum wage. But then about a year ago, I completely stopped being paid. No one knows why. It was seemingly an admin error. But anyway, yeah, it was quite tough, but it made me realize that I just don't want to be beholden to one source of income. I don't want to rely on a single source of income. So now that I do have another income, I'm going to really protect myself. I want to invest it, save it. I want to start businesses and have multiple sources of income. And if this sort of thing is interesting to you, then please like and subscribe and join me on this journey, which I thought a good place to start would be to take stock of what money I do have in my current accounts. So I have 3 current accounts. I have my main bank account, which is where my stipend was being paid into and where my salary is going to be paid into. And then I have my personal sort of account. I haven't actually been using it for personal spending for things like clothes and leisure, going out. But going forward, this is how I want to view this particular bank account. And then I have another bank account which I'm going to use exclusively just for mobile payments. So that first main account, it has a £2,000 overdraft limit. And right now it has, I wrote this all down, it has minus £1,925.27, so nearly at the limit. And my personal account has £1.35, and my mobile account has just 22p. So it's not great. I did originally have more money in that personal and mobile account, but when I stopped being paid, I transferred everything to the main account, which my bills were coming out of. And I'm kind of glad that I did have a look at my bank account, because I can kind of see now when my bills are due, and I may not have a lot of money, but I feel like now I have a bit more control just knowing when money is coming out of my account. So I made this chart for July, or this calendar, just to see how bad it gets. And fortunately, I was very lucky that my dad helped me out. Thank you, Dad, because I wouldn't have been able to do anything. I wouldn't have been able to travel to my new job. I couldn't pay any bills. Past my second week, I worked out. But yeah, I don't get paid until the end of the month. I think on the 24th usually. But that is my calendar, and if I don't spend any more money, I will end up with minus £262, which is considerably better than almost minus 2,000. And then for this cash stuffing, well, the thing is, my overdraft limit, once I hit minus 2,000, I can't use my card at all. So cash stuffing, withdrawing cash, is really beneficial because it kind of ensures that I'm going to be able to afford food for the rest of the month. And I mean, I've only budgeted about £20 for food per month, per week. And being as 1 week has already passed, I only have £60 left. So I'm going to have to do kind of granular cash stuffing, I think, this month and next month. And I don't have any aesthetic folders yet, but I did make these envelopes. Oh, I'm missing one. Yeah, I made these envelopes just to temporarily keep the money in. So each envelope is 1 week's worth of food. And any money that I can save, I'll just keep in there for the following month. But yeah, so £20 for the 3 remaining weeks. And another thing which I noticed while I was checking out my bank accounts is that I am the type of person who kind of fritters away their money. I spend it on a lot of small things. I live really close to a supermarket, so it is so easy to just walk over and spend a couple of pounds, and I'll do this multiple times a week, sometimes several times a day, and it all really adds up. So I'm keeping this cash book. I'm going to write down everything that I've spent, and I'm categorizing it because part of my PhD was in data analysis, and funnily enough, I worked for an international bank. It's really ironic. I worked in Canary Wharf for a big bank in data analysis. It wasn't data analysis, but I was working on AI. So I'm going to try and use some of those ideas that I have from that it was an internship, and maybe incorporate it into this YouTube series. If that's something that you'd be interested in, please comment. And if you're interested in following me in this journey, please subscribe, please like this video, and I will see you in next week, when hopefully I will have somehow found a way to make a bit more money. But wish me luck.